they did the burnout? What's going on, people? Ralph, it's not going to happen again, Ralph. Never, ever, ever is going to happen again, Ralph. Oh, what's up, Wayne, T-Bone, John, Ralph, Tommy, all the normal people? We see y'all in there. Ah, a pretty good weekend. Good weekend of racing. We went up to where's it at? We went up to the Purge this weekend, and Lyons, Indiana, and man, that's a nice place out there. Uh, they do a bunch of the diesel stuff out there, and man, it's a great facility out there. A bunch of RV hookups and stuff, and it's real nice, real nice. Uh, we got of course your small tire and your big tire winner. It's getting kind of that's kind of happening like all the time with him. I mean, you know, I guess if you can't beat him, go ahead and cry about it and just eliminate him from the deal because he's a winner. Winners win, losers cry. Except for Jasper and them, they don't give a shit. They're in it to they want to do something. Your second chance winner, Mister, as Jamie says, Mister Jeff Thomas. Uh, your hard tire second chance winner, and I couldn't find the winner of the regular winner in hard tire and stick shift. So I don't know. I couldn't find pictures of them, but congrats to y'all. Uh, we got to bring this guy on because, oh boy. Yeah, I have to get it. Have to get it here in a minute, Matt. Um, but uh, but you know, this guy right here in the streets. People say it with me. Say it with me. Streets. It just rolls off your tongue. It it's just sweeter. It's just sweeter than airstrip or back of the track or front side. I know that's what I do too. But just streets is just man, it's just something. But this guy right here, he's hiding. Oh, what are you working on over there?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Hello? Check, check, check. Can y'all hear me? Streets. Check, check, check. Hello. Nope.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Oh boy.
Maybe it's my end.
Yeah, it was working a while ago. I don't know what happened. It was working. I guess I'm working. Oh, I'm working. I don't know. Maybe it's on him. But this guy went out to Philly and won in the streets. He said it wasn't much of a win, but it's still streets. I mean, to me, it's still streets. I don't care if there's grudge race or 32 cars, 16 cars, 8 cars, 7 cars. It's streets. It's streets. Uh, we'll get his buy run. He got a buy run, and then he got a buy, and then he got a competition buy, and then he had that dude broke in the second round, and then he see if he can hear me first. How about? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. You're
I
unmuted.
can hear. Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. All right. I was about to say this worked a while ago because I just talked to you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
No. You got an iPhone?
Yeah,
No, there's a problem right there.
that's probably what the problem is.
I'm telling the world. I'm telling you, world. Don't be iPhone sucked into it, man. It's bad. Just get a
I used to
smartphone,
be.
get you an
I used to
Android,
be
and be done with
Android.
it.
I used to be Android. Someone gave me an iPhone, and it's been downhill ever since.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to that. So you went out. Hold on. It got me off guard. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So You went to PA, man. I know. I seen from the video that y'all went to, I guess, the country road, man. But have you been up there where they run on the good on that city in the city or whatever?
Philadelphia or not Philly? Yeah,
Yeah,
Philly.
yeah, Philly.
Yeah, I ran in Philly a couple years ago.
Man, how crazy is that place?
It's awesome. We used to go down for New Year's every year and go watch, and and ever since then it was like we want to go down and race Philly. Philly's cool. Philly's all
Yeah.
it's a real adrenaline rush for sure.
And you got that road right down by the right down the street from your house, where the banjos play. People beat
Yeah.
banjos play by his house. Do they serenade you at night and everything?
You can hear them from the distance.
Oh man, but you said you got to buy the first round. You got to buy.
Nah, first round I actually there was a bunch of confusion with the starting line, and we he jumped. I was lined up past the line, so we came back and we just decided we'd rerun it.
Uh-huh.
So we went to the end of the round, we reran it. I made it to the second round. I got a bye run. Um, Probably the sketchiest road I've ever been down, to be honest.
Yeah, I got your video. I got a video of the buy run. Here's buy run.
Oh, yo, he crossed me.
Yeah,
Look like was it cold too, or was it chilly?
it was chilly. It was real chilly.
Yeah.
Cold,
Uh,
bare road. I think it was tar and chip.
yeah. It didn't look like uh they were setting the world on fire, especially Idaho. But was it moving around up top?
It moved around a lot up top. I was trying to slowly ramp it in, and it didn't work too well. It didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Uh, but you got the buy into the second round. You competition buy, I guess.
And
Did you?
then I got a competition buy, and three of the locals. We decided we were going to split it if we were in it at the end,
Yeah.
and we split it with each other. Well, I got a little bit more than the rest because when them two went to race, they both broke.
Oh,
So I all the way through the finals by win by competition stuff.
yeah. That's real street right there. That
It
is.
was it was fun. It would have been cooler to make a pass, but it was we we determined we didn't even want to race each other on that road to take the chance.
Yeah. And then I got this one. I don't know. Was this the? This might have been first round. I guess.
This was first round, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Was that the? Was that the rerun or was that the jump or
That
the
that was
bump
a
deal?
rerun.
Oh,
That
it
was a
looked like he
rerun.
was bumping as he was banging the light. The other guy in the right
Yeah.
lane.
He
Uh,
that was actually a local to that road. That was his road.
oh yeah.
Yeah. That's it was cool to knock out the guy that was his road.
Oh, that's my boo thing. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't Lonnie's Road. Hell, Gary, you might have raced there about 30 years ago. That Lonnie's Road. Uh, but yeah, them roads right there are challenging for one. You ain't got much room for air, and then two, you can't put no power to it.
Yeah, my the first pass, it was definitely I mean second pass was a pedal fest, but first pass was an absolute pedal fest.
Yeah. Uh, some of them guys, some of them guys, I know. Matt put a race on in Memphis this past weekend, or I guess it's Memphis, but uh, he moved the start line up, and but that road out there, and you really can't move, even if you move the start line up where they raced at, you're still in rubber because it's a known spot, and keep moving it up. But
We've
it,
tried to do
it's
that at a few spots.
the uh, the the people they just can't. I guess they don't they can't read roads or they don't turn stuff down. I know I know some people have a hard time turning stuff down because they just think that they can pedal through it. But I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is.
That's my buy run. I turned it way down, and it actually took it.
How much were you like turned down percentage wise just for that?
It was probably 80% turned down. Like
Dang, you like leaving
it
on
was
the
a
spring?
lot. Yeah, leaving on gate.
It'll never come around. It don't take rubber, is what Chris says.
I
It's
believe it.
never. Yeah, there's a few roads like that uh if it does take rubber, then it's gonna take a long time because it's so grooved or it's so pebbly, I guess if instead of being a word.
Yeah,
Well, it is in
it's
my
that's kind of
language.
what this road was. It was real like coarse.
Yeah,
It was real coarse, and like after first round, I was like, okay, it took rubber. I went down and touched it, and I was like, oh, just turn it
yeah.
down more.
Tears the tires up. That's yeah, it's a good tire shredder.
Yep.
Um, now, God dang. Now, I didn't take another hit, people. I swear I didn't. Uh, uh, but how hard is it to drive with hand controls and everything? I just want to know. I
It's
don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure you're
it
used to it now, but
it's crazy because like a lot of people ask like how hard it is, just like you did. I don't remember. It's been almost 10 years, so like I really can't even put it next to each other. But I know when it comes to pedaling, I can't do it as fast as I could with my foot before.
yeah,
Um, I mean, the lever it's a long swing. It's a lever that I push down for gas. So like it's a lot.
wow. I didn't. I thought you had like I've seen this ones before where you turn and you go in and out and you lift up for I guess for the brake or whatever.
I'm
I don't know.
actually
I was
here at
like,
the car.
hmm. People don't know it. It's just another Mustang with a turbo in it. Just typical stuff.
Yeah,
But it wins,
it does. It does sometimes,
and it's
but
beat that Billy guy before. If in case y'all didn't know, he's beaten that Billy guy before.
twice.
Oh, both. Oh, two times,
Yeah,
twice.
remember it was on the street, and then the next day, first round.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was. It was the same. It was in a two times in a weekend, so it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a fluke.
Yeah. So that's my gas pedal. That's my gas,
Damn,
and then I push forward for brake.
I got you. Do you got another button for the trans brake or is that on the steering
Yeah,
wheel? I
I
guess
have.
you can hold and push at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on the steering wheel. I have a shifter on a button too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes,
Yeah, I don't like it.
he did. He's lost to this guy. He's run twice and lost to this guy.
Good dude though. Uh,
He
they have a hell of a program.
Yeah. And if you don't and if you say something about them to the wrong person, woo
Oh
wee.
yeah.
Let me tell you, boy, it's like you done kicked their dog.
And it'd be somebody that really has never met him or something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, to
Yeah.
have people have your
People
back like that.
people sticking up for you that you've never really talked to or something.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is what it is. Uh, so you didn't was the airport was this weekend too?
Yeah, I skipped the airport because it's like the same thing. It's
Yeah.
once a month.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They do it once a month, and it's same people, same thing. I mean, there was actually a good turnout of apparently 26 or 27 cars.
Yeah. Has that left lane? Is it left lane that comes around? Has the left lane come around, or is it the right lane that's
Um,
slower?
they're they're equal now. Like I can
All
put the
right.
same tune up in both lanes,
Damn. I
but
didn't. I know they
it's
were about 3 or 4 tenths difference. Used to
it's
be.
now 100%. Like it may be a tenth depending on the day, but It's gotten fast too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they've been running on it for, like you said, a lot of times, and they've been doing it for a lot of years. So I mean,
yeah.
it's starting to get that rubber built up. Have they scraped it yet?
No, they had to put concrete patches in though, and everybody was afraid that that concrete patch was going to make that lane worse. And I actually think it made it better.
Oh yeah. Wow. Uh, hadn't been the same. Oh, wow. Uh, they got a girl that flags there now, right?
Yeah, Devin.
Yeah.
She started flagging some races like couple like last year, and then now she flags majority of all the races.
There's no bullshit. Nobody gives her shit though, do they?
Not much, no. They try. She'll talk back like the rest.
Yeah. So, give us a rundown on the car if you want to. Just
Uh,
basic LS turbo,
Turbo, LS
E85.
turbo, no
You,
methanol.
oh, you a meth now? You a meth junkie?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
meth junkie. But
oh,
turbo 400 trans, 8.8,
damn.
and it's heavy.
Still heavy?
It's 3,300
Damn. It's 3,300 even gutted like that?
with me in it.
Oh,
3,300.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy one time. He said, man, it he got his down to like 3,000 pounds with a small block nitrous motor. And he's like, man, you just can't get the weight out of them things, no
I
matter
I
what you
just
do.
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
It's gutted. Uh, that's with weight bias, honestly. But
Yeah.
if I was the front half, it's probably 3,000.
Yeah. His was 3,000 with him in it. So I figured, and he was probably 140 pounds. So, but I didn't, I'm sure he got it under 3,000. So I don't know what all he
Yeah,
did, but a lot of hole drilling.
yeah. It's under 3,000 without any weight in it.
Yeah. Oh, what'd you ask, Ralph? What'd you ask, Ralph? Respect. Oh, need that carbon fiber. Is what? Yeah.
The hood's carbon fiber.
Uh, grade of steel. It's a car, steel car. I don't
Mm,
know. Is it fast? Ask Billy.
Ted knows.
Ooh. Is it fast? I know Ted, but is it fast? Ask Billy. I didn't. People, it's a joke. People, don't hack my bank account and freeze everything.
Yeah.
And it's a joke, people. It's a joke. Oh man. Uh, so what's next for you?
Actually, a street event up in Delaware this weekend.
Delaware, like the state?
Yeah.
They do streeting in Delaware?
They do It's Philly, Jersey, and Delaware are real close to each other. And there's racing there every weekend, it seems like, out that way.
Damn.
Yeah, the guy that's putting it on, he's doing like a Toys for Tots thing. So it's a
Uh,
$200 buy-in. Half of it's going to Toys for Tots.
hell yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Uh, nah, Billy don't get mad. His old man does, but Billy don't get mad. Well, I don't know. Maybe Billy gets mad, but I don't know. I know when they lose and they're out, boy, the live feeds is like your view just goes.
It's the biggest
Ah,
question ever asked.
oh, Billy ran. I mean,
Yep.
that's the biggest.
Right.
That's the biggest deal on any live feed. I mean, even if he's not even at the event, he still get asked.
It's
Just like
cool.
he's on there as Billy ran. I mean, how cool is that though? But I
Yeah.
mean, they started, what, 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe. I don't know.
It
And
was, I think they started coming around big like 6 years ago,
yeah,
maybe five. Yeah.
and they just started climbing and kept climbing, and they're still climbing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
Any
killing it.
races coming in Miller up in Jersey? Sound like
Uh,
are you close to Jersey too?
uh, 4 hours.
Oh hell, so that's close then.
That's close. Yeah, it's a doable day night trip.
Yeah. 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 That's fact right there. That's a
Thanks,
fact.
Ted.
Um,
Ted's an awesome person.
yeah. I was looking through shirts and stuff today. I don't know where. I can't. Maybe yours is in the other closet. I was going to look for it, but I seen one at he gave me one when I was up there one time. I got it
Okay.
in my closet. Oh, uh, 4 hours. Yeah, that's just down the street. That is. And
Yep.
Kentucky, that's just street over.
Yeah, we got because I'm so close to Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia.
Oh, he reminds me of how nice it is to have two hands. Oh boy.
I know Chris.
Oh boy. Chris doesn't have two hands.
He's missing half of his arm, I believe.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Wow. Wow. Coming in there. Oh. The hole in his hood looks like a silhouette for a rabbit.
It does.
It does. God dang.
It was an
Shit.
accident too.
Wow. It does. Does it fit perfect though?
It fits
Or
it perfect, but there's the X. What happened was I changed my setups after I cut a hole.
you went? Oh, you're down. Your pipe went different route.
Yeah, my pipe went different.
Yeah. Where's little sheet? Oh, that's another show. That's another show. You got any sponsors or anything you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I got a Tire Mart. It's a local company out here. They sponsor me. Ted does Kibs and Performance. I'm gonna miss someone. Bumper Thumper, which is funny because they're what I use for traction compound, and it looks like a
Bumper
bunny.
thumper. Bumper
Yeah,
thumper. There you go. Hey, you could put a bumper. You got bumper thumper over the front or bottom of it. There you go.
yeah. Um, CB Millwright. He's a new sponsor. CarQuest on the East Coast. So yeah, probably missing a few. Bob's Benz. He does all my welding and my hot side stuff. Vagworks Performance. They do my powder coating, dyno.
Help him, mama. Help him.
The wife.
The good old warden is what I call him. The
she she
warden.
definitely uh she definitely puts in some of hers too. But we just got her a car, so we're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
start building that.
Ah. Uh, so when's the season change up there where y'all are pretty much done?
Usually probably around the dig or die. It's probably about the last one I'll do unless there's a New Year's race somewhere.
Well, I mean, New Digger Die is like that's further south, but up there, I mean, y'all getting. Imagine y'all
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
getting.
cold.
It's gonna get. Y'all gonna get that powder stuff. Y'all get powder or y'all get ice?
Both.
Both of them.
Yeah, we get both of them.
Damn.
It's coming quick. It seems like but they're calling for 70 degrees this weekend. So
Damn.
it's
That's
50 something right now, and they're calling for 70 this weekend.
damn. Nah, it's supposed to rain here. I think all week. Uh, be nice, but damn, 70 degrees up there for Halloween. Is that? I don't know, man. I'm one of them Southern people that don't know shit about Northern. That seems like is that unseasonably warm.
Some years it'll snow on Halloween. Some years it'll be like 75, 80.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
doesn't. It's
Ted says
different.
80 Saturday. Damn. You have to go walking out in your like speedos and get some sun and stuff.
Yeah.
Not John won't, but Ted can. Walk out,
Yeah.
do all that stuff. Uh, November 18th. I might if we don't get the race in on the street this weekend. H Town they're moving it to the 18th, I believe. So, and it looks horrible right now for
I'm
down
doing
here.
after the street. There's a front half race in Delaware too at US 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how far Delaware is from me. Seem like It's a long ways. Seems like a
It's
long
it's on
ways.
the other it's on the other side opposite of you on our state.
So it'd be closer to me,
No, it's closer to us.
closer to y'all.
Other
So it'd
side.
be further
Yeah.
4 hours from where you are. Because
Yeah.
I think it was 18 when I went up there that one time. I think.
Yep. 3 hours.
Uh,
3 or 4 hours.
So, so probably
Depends what part.
20, 21 hours, something like that, probably. Yeah, just I still drive it. I still drive it. Hell, I drove to Compton one time just because I wanted to go out there and hang out and just to see it.
I want to see that.
Yeah, Compton Speedway, people, in case y'all can get on
Yeah.
there with Active Hoodrich and he'd give y'all everything out there on YouTube. Compton, he's Compton. Compton's legit now. And do Compton? Have you been to You been up in New York where they race on that highway
I have
where
not.
Dre did the Big Willie? You're kind of a young guy, but where Dre did the Big Willie, you ever seen that video?
Yeah. I've seen that video. I've never been out there though. I haven't crossed that bridge yet.
Yeah, that's the gangster place I want to go. That's where, yeah,
I
it's legit.
I
Compton's
think
legit, man.
Philly's the most iconic spot I've been to.
Man, I want to go there. Uh, is there two spots in Philly? They got the one that's in the road, and then they got another one where they raced. I think it's down by where the trucks are,
They've
all of them
got
parked
three
on the.
spot. Well, the spot I raced at was near the airport, I believe, and then they got the trucks, and then they got the middle of the street down the
Yeah,
center with all the lights.
yeah,
It's wild racing through lights.
yeah. Man, and then the cops be rolling through and stuff. I'm like, wow,
Just stop, wave.
damn. Uh, Philly has several roads. Good deal. What do you say, Limpy? What's that? Ask him his dream place to make a lick. Where? Oh yeah, where are you gonna make a
My
lick at
dream
it?
place. I want to go to the pad.
The pad?
Yeah, I want to go out to the pad.
That's legit. That's
I've talked
legit.
about it a
I tell
bunch.
everybody it's different out there. It hits different out there. It's a different vibe. Different. I mean, everybody gets do whatever the fuck you want out there. That place out there, I have no problem with throwing my back when I smoked. I didn't have no problem smoking throwing my cigarettes on the ground. I didn't have water bottle. I mean, it's fucking that. It's just
Yeah,
adding to the shit out there. No problem. Yeah,
I've
but
heard
the
it's
pad
bad.
is pretty. The pad is pretty legit. Chris, bring intent. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Chuck. Oh, well, all right. Well, congrats on your win. Even though, or your wins, or your boys. I guess you and your boys. Well, I guess you won because you're the last man standing.
Yeah, I was the last vehicle that could make a pass. Like
Yeah.
I said, I don't claim it as a huge win, but I took money home, so it didn't stay there.
You hold the number one here. I'll show you in case people forgot.
Yeah,
People forgot what that looks like. Where'd it go? Look at that. You held that number.
number one.
Wait, where's that? You held that number one sign up there. You can't see. I can see. Held that number one sign up. Look at that. Number one. Oh, all right. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
See ya. You too, man.
Later. Bye. Your winner in the streets. In the streets. Say it with me. Streets. Handigapped. Handigapped in the streets. Oh shit. I forgot to send out invites. Whoops. Uh we'll get him on. We'll get uh we'll get both of them on. Both of them. Both of them, you hear me? Where'd they go? Oh, there he is. We'll get him on. And I might even throw this old boy for a loop. I might even get this guy on. But as Chuck was talking, uh, Hobbs, uh, November 4th, we got, where'd my H-Town go? Where'd my H-Town go? H-Town. That's weather pending right now, people. Weather pending right now. Uh, Mike said he's going to make the decision by 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and if it doesn't, if we can't get it done, then I believe he's moving it to November 18th. So November 18th, I believe, is the makeup date. So we'll go from there. November 18th will be the makeup date for H-Town. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Hobbs. Oh, wait. No, that's one sponsor there. Wait, sponsor right there. That's Chuck right there. Where'd it go? Hobbs, New Mexico will be up there. We're starting about the 80, 100 foot out mark. So, and we got, oh, no safety meeting yet. We got this guy right here.
Hey, what's up?
Winner, chicken dinner. That's what we got.
I had about as much luck as Jonathan had.
Oh, and we got this guy right here.
Hey, what's going
what's up?
on?
And maybe we got another guy coming in. I don't know. It depends on. I don't know. It depends on if he wants to get on. I kind of threw Matt in there. See, I threw him an invite just in case see if he wants to get in. Oh,
See if he's feeling froggy.
scarfing down some supper. God dang, that boy! That's all he does is eat.
That's what we did
God
right
dang.
after the race. Straight to the barbecue joint.
Now, how's it compared to KC? Let me hear it.
He
I've
said
had both. I've had both of them.
I have both of them.
He said we couldn't use the place we went to as a comparison.
Oh,
He said we had to go downtown for the good stuff, and we weren't going downtown.
He said we weren't going.
why?
Oh, we were.
Man, it should be.
We were close.
We should be anywhere. Should be just be good bomb barbecue, no matter where
It
you go.
was good barbecue, but it wasn't Kansas City good.
With no burn
So I
in.
wasn't gonna hold it against them. Next time we got to figure that out.
Oh, so you want Dallas? You won the big one, and you won the small one.
Yeah.
You're small and he's big. So,
Yes, sir.
well, I can't. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, people. I'm just the way it is. It's just like that.
Just comes out.
So y'all went to the gate,
Oh
Yep.
and Matt does his normal, move the start line up. Y'all y'all gonna get in that good rubber, but y'all moved up. Y'all still a bit in rubber, right?
Not really.
No.
Nah,
Yeah.
he moved it up pretty far.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chris, I think he might be a Chiefs fan since he's from, there. Maybe.
Right. And maybe.
Did they win? Did they win? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even keep up with it.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Is that the same hat that stuck to the seat?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's a different one.
Okay.
That was a Royals hat.
We got this video right here. He sent me a couple videos. We got this right here. Dang. That seemed like a 3-second pass there, man. You were rolling, man. It's like rah, and it's over with. That's it. I'm like, God dang.
The one
I
speed.
was like, 1, 2.
The one speed.
What happened? But were people crying? Were people crying this weekend? Just let me
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's street racing. There was some drama, but it's part of it.
There's some good drama.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, we had our own little bit, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. I don't think.
No, it worked out. If I
But
would have waited a little longer, I would have argued more.
Right. Hey, you could have let me leave, and that dang truck would have ran out of my life anyways. Man, that thing's a monster. I got nothing for it. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody.
what about back in the rubber? Maybe.
I don't know, man. I got a copy and paste sloppy mechanic style freaking build, so man, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
but Matt always does them races, and he's pretty fair. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, people, no matter what we do, we could give you $100 and you'd bitch it was $500.
Yeah, there's always gonna be
got them people that no matter what, you jack them off with your right hand, they'll be mad you didn't jack them off with your left,
Yeah.
or both.
Or
I
both.
think Jason's the exact reason why you got to get in let the 4-wheel drives race in the street because anybody can win it. You know, it's anybody's race at any time.
Hey, I mean, hey, the reason I kind of agree with that is because I'm actually a diesel guy at heart. Like this is,
Yeah.
I've only owned this truck a couple months, and I mean I've been 4-wheel drive diesel guy for years
Yeah.
now, and so I kind of agree. But when it came
It's
to
good.
like, that truck you guys got is that's another level.
Yeah, we've Limpy's seen it. We've spent our years losing, so we haven't been afraid to pay.
I mean, that's what people don't understand. Uh, you got these people crying about everything, 4x4s, all-wheel drives, this and that, and chassis cars.
Yeah,
What else can we got? What else can we get?
they're trying to
We
strip
got.
all the cars out of every class.
I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta be weight. You gotta be weight. Come to the
No,
fucking streets, people. There ain't none of that
yeah,
shit. Ain't none
yeah.
of that.
Steel roof and quarters and
If it's
tires this
fucking on
season.
a shitty road, then yeah, I'm not gonna let all-wheel drives in or 4x4s. But we got
Oh, there he is.
Yo,
There
Got
he
done
is.
eating.
you got
what
that.
up,
God dang, you eat again?
dude? I was just freaking cramming pieces of pizza in when you messaged me.
Man,
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm late.
it's all good.
I didn't want to be on here looking like pizza face.
why not? What's wrong with that?
Man, I don't know. I was fucking it up, dude. I'm telling you, I was hungry. I was hungry. I was eating them like Cookie Monster eats some cookies.
Just like me eating them tacos. You hear me? Oh, so what was people crying about?
There's
Oh
something about
man,
everything, man. Go ahead, man.
you know, it's just I think it's got a lot to do with just the society that we live in now. You know, everybody wants to try to find a problem with everything
Yeah,
when you know it's really not that big of a deal. Like my son said, it's not that deep. He always tells
Yeah.
me it's not that deep, Dad. Well, that's what I need to start telling these other motherfuckers. It's not that deep. We're just out here trying to do some cool shit and get back to the streets, you know. And I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, man, some of these guys they get spoiled. You know, they forget how it used to be, and you know, it was obvious who'd been doing their homework Saturday. You know, and uh,
Yeah,
these two
I failed my
guys,
homework.
these hold on, let me. These two guys, you know, so yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
there was some luck involved.
there was some luck involved. There was some luck involved, you know, but
I,
That's
I
street
mean,
racing. 50% luck,
uh,
50%
we
knowing
took
what the
luck
fuck you're looking
last
at.
time. We took luck to the last truck race. It didn't work out, so we brought some practice this time.
there you go, there you go, there you
Winners
go.
We got it
win,
in. We were out
losers
till
will
4
cry.
a.m. the night before we drove down testing on all virgin stuff, just because we had a feeling it was gonna be virgin.
There's White Claws in the house. Miss White Claws in the house.
Oh,
Yeah, look.
snappy.
That's Jeff Thomas's warden. His sister.
Uh,
Oh, positive vibes. Yeah, we got positive vibes, Mike. We got positive vibes. Oh,
Start saying the
staying
hard word.
positive, dog.
oh,
We're staying
yeah.
positive, dog. We definitely don't want to have to. We don't want to have to use the other word, reschedule.
The other R word. Which R word you talking?
Ah, so Matt, you moved them up. You did your typical, like, like, like. It didn't surprise. Did it surprise people? I mean, when you told me you
Well,
moved it up, it didn't
I
surprise me
figured
not
that's what
one
we were
bit.
doing.
Didn't surprise me not one bit.
well, you know, it. I guess it's just been a while, man. You know, and so when everybody came out there and seen where the starting line was, you know, there was a lot of, well, why didn't he just start from back there? Well, you know, it took a minute, and then I think it was Daryl and some of the other guys. They were like, well, you know, Matt always moves it up. You know, Matt always moves it and puts it at a spot where it's, you know, challenge for everybody. That's how it's always been. So
It says 90 feet. 90 feet.
Just a
yeah,
little bit.
I
yeah,
mean, honestly, I figured it was going to come around a lot quicker just because there was a little bit there from people making so many passes, but it never did.
yeah.
I mean, well, for one of us, it did, but I'm not gonna say who.
No. Hey, my first test pass, it's spun. It spun pretty good. I had my softest tune that I brought for it,
Yeah.
and it spun. And I took a bunch of timing out of it. And then after that, it was taking it. So I was like, well, I'm gonna leave it alone. And that got that one tune got me through.
Did you go to the backside, Matt, or did y'all do it the regular spot?
No, we did it at the front, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like when we went to the back before, it's slicker back there,
Yeah.
than it is in the front side. So I mean,
I
I
seen
don't
the
know,
picture.
man. It was just I've seen a lot of guys go faster than that on the front. I don't know if maybe it might have had a lot of dirt on it from them cutting cotton. I don't know. We cleaned it the best we could, but you know, uh, I
It
don't know.
seemed it seemed pretty clean. I just don't think it was taking
It
rubber.
yeah, it stayed slick the whole time. It didn't take anything. What you thought it was gonna take, it didn't.
Yeah,
Honestly, if I was in two-wheel drive, I'd probably been running on motor. I mean, and pulling timing out.
Yeah.
Well, my one halfway decent pass I made at the very end there, I I turned it down quite a bit just on the hit because once I get out, it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't make enough power to be like a lot of people that be just blowing the tires off down the road. And they made a halfway decent pass, but even then, I watched the video. I'm like, I pulled that a whole bunch out of this little truck, and it still did it.
Yeah.
yeah.
it was definitely. It was. I was scratching my head too, man, because we've went out to that road before, and it's been more virgin than that, and guys have been able to make better hits down it than that. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, it was one of those things where we had to just roll with it, and you know, yeah, I tell people all the time, man, you never know what you're gonna get out here. It's you can try to predict what the surface is gonna be like, and try to give it your best shot, but you never know until you go down it. And
Yeah.
we've been on a lot of surfaces where it wouldn't come around, uh, and it's even more of a challenge, but. Um, it sucks when it's like that, but what do? You just got
Yeah.
to roll with it. And you guys, you know, come out on top. Oh yeah, I know. He freaking did a John Force the whole way down there. The whole
Hey,
I got
he wasn't the only one though. There was a few
yeah.
of them, man.
Yeah.
a.
I was like, get out of it.
We got some
Right?
pictures here. We'll just scroll through those pictures. Yeah.
I mean, there's some rubber there. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't get better.
I, I mean, it had gotten pretty cold the night before, and then it was windy. So I don't know if that was just keeping it from warming up enough to take rubber, or if the wind just kept blowing dirt on there. But it seemed clean.
Yeah,
I mean, looking at
Hey, look at that.
looking at them pictures. I mean, the burnout. I mean, the smoke doesn't look like it looks like tire smoke, and there's not fucking dirt and
Yeah, yeah.
right.
shit.
Yeah.
You could see you flying off the tires and stuff. I mean, looking at that picture.
It's clean. Yeah, it's
It's pretty clean.
Yeah,
And I mean, there's a little rubber there. I mean, not a lot, but you know,
yeah.
I mean, right there it looks like a lot. Looks like must have been
Well,
laid around.
that picture was taken a little bit further back.
And then you
Which is
got,
the actual starting line.
man, you look sexy with that hat on, man. I'm just gonna say, man. I'm just gonna say.
I was having issues with that damn hat Saturday. I was
you guys.
having it.
Yeah, that started a little bit of stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wind, man. The wind was kicking across that field pretty tough, and I didn't have my strap locked in good enough, I guess.
You need
He didn't have it
And
in
to put
sports
chin
mode.
strap on that thing.
All right.
yeah, I'm gonna have to put a football helmet strap on that thing or something, man.
If you had a
Well, you better
beard,
put one of them big ones,
you
man. Yeah, you better put one of them big ones for all the crying and people bitching and shit nowadays. You're liable to take one up to the
Well,
chin.
when me and you talked earlier, I was touching on a couple of things that happened. I mean, I don't want it to sound like it was just a a crybaby fest. I mean, it was a good day for the trucks. It was a good day for the streets. I mean, yeah, we had a few hiccups. We had some guys complaining. We had, a couple of things pop off, but
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it wasn't bad. It was still a good day.
I was like, you guys both been doing it long enough. It doesn't matter. You're always gonna have something at some point. It ain't never gonna not happen.
Been saying for
Yeah.
30
I
years,
told Matt.
you're never going to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way it is.
I told Matt on our call. I was like, at some point you're gonna be the bad guy no matter what. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's man, and it was one of them deals where because of what happened earlier too, like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of it. I mean, that was best case scenario for me, but but
Yeah.
it's like you said, it's sometimes better be lucky than fast, and I was pretty lucky.
Yeah, we put in a lot of work to be the best ones there, or try to be the best ones there.
You guys were definitely the guys to beat out there for sure. Like, I mean, your first pass, I was like, all right, hey, go get my money from Matt. Like, I was like, he's holding it for you guys. So just go grab it. But but that like you said, that's why we line up. That's why we do what we do. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, the next person that would have come up to me bitching about all-wheel drive was fixing to get it. I mean, I was about this close to just freaking. Because honestly, man, and this is nothing. This is taking nothing from you guys, Dallas. Y'all put in the work. You showed up. You deserve everything, every bit of credit. This is not taking anything from y'all, But in my eyes, I'm sitting here thinking, there's these guys that are complaining about an all-wheel drive truck being there. I've seen them make a lot better hits down the street. A lot. There's guys that were there that are, close to being veterans. I would consider them being veterans in a street game. And so in my eyes, I'm sitting there thinking, no, it's not an all-wheel drive problem. This is you guys not remembering that when it's on a semi-virgin surface, you got to drop the tire pressure a little more. You got to put another bag of Sack Creek back there. You got to, change up your tune-up a little bit.
Yeah.
In my eyes, that's just the way I see it.
I mean, there's a video or video. There's a picture you can see where we're standing on my tailgate. You look right in the back and see both of my sandbags back there.
Right. It's just one of those things where I was like, no, because, and like I said, not taking anything from you guys, Dallas, but I suck at guessing times. I suck at it, but I knew that the passes that were being made by you guys compared to the other guys had nothing to do with it. To me, in my eyes, I feel like those guys that can sit there and say, "Oh, it's because he's all-wheel drive, we couldn't catch him." No, like
smoke the tires.
I've seen Doug make better hits on that road. I've seen Doug make better hits on that road with a lot less rubber. I've seen Timber and them run on P-patch all the time. I know it's a lot worse than Memphis. And I'm just using examples. I'm not trying to pick on nobody, but at the end of the day, I was just getting tired of hearing it, and it was like, and I was just like, no, this is not an all-wheel drive thing, man. I'm not gonna let these guys sit here and try to blame it on this or blame it on that, and come to find out, some of these guys I feel like just wasn't as prepared as they thought they were, and sometimes that happens,
Well, I mean,
Don't tell them the time, Dallas. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm telling you, some of these guys are going to be ashamed probably.
I mean, we all knew he was there. We knew he was entering and everything else before we ever started. Like if they didn't think they could do anything, we had every opportunity to just walk away. Right. You can't bitch about it afterwards when you had the opportunity to not race it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
a lot of the guys,
if I would have known there was that much argument about 4-wheel drive, I would have grudged in 2-wheel drive afterwards.
yeah, you still would have drugged my ass too.
But see, the
Have you
thing
done
about
testing
it
though have you done testing to take it out of just run on 2-wheel drive and stuff?
We're
that truck,
working on it.
man,
We're
that truck will
working
make
on
a lick.
it. I mean, if we're
Don't
gonna
let
get
him
banned
lie.
from all the 4-wheel drive races, if we win in 2-wheel drive, then we get the shirts that say "What's the excuse now," and then we can hopefully get back in 4-wheel drive.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what Bobby did. We did an interview with him last weekend, and that's what they went from Jeepers to the deal he got now. And he said they crying about 4-wheel drive. They're gonna be crying about my next. And he ain't lying. He ain't
No.
lying. They crying about that. They crying about his car.
My argument is it's no different. In my opinion, we don't want to use the front wheels unless we have to. If we're losing traction, they back us up. It's basically just a mechanical traction control. So everyone else that's fast is using electronic traction control.
Yep.
And everyone that's not, or the 4-wheel drive guys are just using a mechanical version. And I could probably still use traction control on top of it. I just not that smart enough and haven't got into it. But
I would agree with that too. I mean, really, when you think about it, it's like some of these guys making just ridiculous power going down virgin streets, but you hear them in and out because traction control's doing everything for them. I mean, I'd agree with that.
For the record, the guys that were complaining wasn't even there. It wasn't the guys racing. Okay, so all the guys that were racing there, like they might have complained to somebody else, but they wouldn't complain to me. All the ones that were complaining about it were the bystanders. You know, the ones that were over there, like
the cheerleaders.
Right.
Oh,
the ones that are over there watching the race, and they're like, if it would have been back there at the original start line, it would have been a little different. No, it wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't.
It just allows everybody to turn it up more, and then it becomes horsepower.
See,
I just feel I
was fine with it till I drew him. Then I wasn't fine with it, and then he jumped, and I was fine with it again. It's fine.
So it's just like John said. They knew it when it was allowed, and then they cry when they lose.
Yeah.
Well, the guys that were racing in the race, the drivers, none of them ever complained
but their
to me
teammates
about
probably
it.
were.
It was probably some of their people, and it probably was. But you know what, man, and that's why I didn't make a big deal about it, because I'm used to hearing it. I'm used to hearing people come up with excuses or complain about stuff, and I'm usually good about just letting that stuff go in one ear and out the other. But I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm man enough to admit I was not myself Saturday. I was letting too much shit get under my skin, and I think it affected everything. It affected my stuff that I forgot to mention in the drivers' meeting that come back to haunt me. It affected me throughout the whole day, and so I apologize for that. But we're always learning, man. Been doing this stuff a long time, and I learned something Saturday. I just got to do better at, and that's to not try to let that stuff frustrate me so bad. When these guys, start ghosting you on race day that morning, and it was just from that point on, it just started eating me up. And then every little thing that happened, I was getting irritated, and I let it affect me. So I'll try my best to not let that happen again. But all in all, it was a good day. I mean, it was a good race, but
you can't let that. I mean, now though, like you said, there's people that are not going to get invites again, and who's going to do what. So you won't even waste your time next time.
These guys, man, it's gotten worse, man. It used to be something you didn't have to worry about it. These guys nowadays, man, they talk all about it, and come race day, you don't see or hear from them, and it's like, dude, message me, lie to me, but just at least reach out to me and let me know you ain't coming.
Yeah, say something.
Something. But when you just ghost me, ooh, man, it fires me up. It's like it's not fair to guys like Dallas and Chris and them that drove 9 hours down here.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, unfortunately, man. I guess I'm gonna have to start locking these guys' money in or something. You know, I hate that. I hate having to do that, but that's what it's come to. You know, where I might have to start getting half
But
of their
you're not
buy-in
the only
locked in.
one that you're not the only one. I mean, there's plenty of races that you got to lock in. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want a spot, you lock in, and you don't show up, you don't get it back. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's what it is, you know.
yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah,
everybody. I'm a firm believer, man. As the age I've got and as many races I've done over the years, I'm not begging people. I don't beg people to come. If you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. But if you make it a thing more than once, then you just don't get an invite no more. And then you want to get on the social media. Well, where was the invite? Well, you dropped the invite by not showing up a couple
yeah. So
times
yeah,
and
you
and
ruined it for
ghosting us.
yourself. That's why
Yeah.
you
So
didn't get one. Yeah.
I mean, don't fucking spill milk and then cry about it.
Yep.
So
I want to give a shout out to Kenneth Gully, man. I've always tried to invite that guy to my truck stuff, and he couldn't make it because of some health issues, some stuff was going on. But he came through, man. Like it surprised me that he donated $500 to the
hell
truck
yeah,
race,
hell yeah.
and just he told me, he appreciates, what we do, and he wanted to try to do his part to at least help, and that helped a lot. I mean, it
Yeah.
helped out a lot. So shout out to him for doing that. And I told him, he always tells me, "Don't forget me on the next one." I told him, I said, "I ain't gonna forget,"
Yeah.
because
If you do, I'm sure some of us will remind you.
yeah, I mean, that guy. A lot of people don't know. Me and him got a lot of history. We started off on the wrong foot when we first met. It's one of them JJ deals, and in the end, we ended up being good friends. And he's a hell of a guy. He's really a good dude, and you know, he's always been supportive, especially when it comes to the trucks, man. So shout out to him. I mean, I'm gonna continue to do this. We're gonna do truck days every year. I'm gonna try to do one a year. Who knows, maybe more than one. But something cool that I did different on this one than the last one, which was shit. How long ago was that, Dallas? About 3 years ago?
Yep.
That was 2 years
About three
or
years ago, I think.
2.5. There's one where it was
But
Yeah,
uphill,
it's a little
right?
over 2 years. Yeah. Haas was there, Big Haas was
yeah,
there, and
but I think I'm losing y'all.
Oh boy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Check.
You got the
Hey,
KFC
hey,
Wi-Fi.
hey, y'all talking? Act like.
I got
Just
static.
move your mouth. Just move your mouth. But don't.
Oh shit!
The KFC
Copy, copy,
Wi-Fi.
got a copy.
Breaker 19. Breaker 19. Come on.
Oh shit! Are you robbing my Wi-Fi signal?
Yeah.
What?
Is that Yo Bro
You
over
got
there?
jokes?
Minecraft.
She's laughing
Oh.
at y'all, but I can't even hear you.
Oh, Matt's on the iPhone. Oh boy.
Hey now.
Matt
Hey,
wouldn't
now.
be on. Matt wouldn't be one of my finish line guys if
Don't
he had an
cuss me
iPhone.
like that, Robert.
I'm just saying.
Robert's cussing me.
I don't want them
That's
problems.
that's disrespectful.
Ah. Ah.
You might have to
But you
might have
did
to
something
take me out
different.
and
You
bring me
said you
back
did.
in. I can't hear nothing y'all are saying.
Oh, all right.
We can hear you though.
I
I
can hear
can't
you.
hear you, bro.
Just
Hold
keep
on.
Is your,
talking.
I think his deals might be
I,
dead.
I think he froze.
I bet you his deals are dead. His
Oh
his
yeah, probably.
maybe he's got a dead deal.
The deal. One of the deals doing another thing.
Hey, you think that's bad? This weekend we ran. And Ryan Mitchell's the one that came up with this. This shit's fucking funny as shit. Y'all are gonna fucking die. We were trying to do the run order, and they were like blah 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 blah, and Ryan goes, or then he goes, and they got the run order. He goes, so it's big, small, stick, or wait, was it big, small, stick, bit, or I can't remember, but it was dang, it was I can't remember. Maybe somebody out there in the deal, but it was freaking hilarious. Big stick, small big, or big something I can't remember. Small, what's the fucking deal? I gotta think of it now. Drive me crazy. Drive me
He's,
crazy.
now he's gonna text
It
him like,
drive
hey,
me.
what the hell did you say?
It was good. It was good. Uh, but yeah, the run order was like the first of every big, small. No, big stick, small. Fuck, I can't know. I don't know. Fuck it.
I mean, that
Hard.
sounds
Oh,
like
hard was in there because they had hard time. Big stick, small, or big hard sticks or small stick. It was big, hard, small stick.
nice.
Something like that. Something to that. Something y'all know what fuck y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Come on, shit, people. Ah,
Run
but
orders.
yeah, run orders. But what's it say? Because I got high. That's fact. No lie. That's fact.
That's bad.
uh, but oh, I already know you're a fanboy of you're also his fluffer is what I was told. What I was told. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
Just relaying information.
You know, Kurt's quite a few people's fluffers.
Right.
Oh boy, let's see what he has to say.
All right.
Oh,
Oh.
he's back.
You know,
Oh, y'all are supposed to do it with me, man.
you with the bullshit.
Hey, he switched over to McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's got a better signal.
My fucking wife's got 10 billion different fucking things opened up on.
I put him on mute. I put him on mute right now, so he can't hear right now. Oh, what happened?
You're an asshole.
I'm not high. Hush your mouth.
Yeah, my wife's got like 10 billion freaking things opened up at once on this thing. I'm starting to melt down or something. I don't know.
Oh, you'll be all right.
You're saying you did something different this time?
You did something different this time.
Yeah, the difference in this truck days compared to last one, we separated the heavyweights from all the little trucks, and I thought that was really cool. I mean, I love the full size trucks. I think it's what's hot right now. A lot, the full sizes are making a comeback, and so if there's anybody out there that wants to get in on the next one, just inbox me because we will do it again, and hopefully we can do the same thing and separate them.
I heard there's some full size trucks in Texas that want to get down.
Yeah.
Oh, there is?
They don't like to travel, though, is what I hear.
That's probably fucking fact. I'm sure that's probably fact.
A 30-minute radius of wherever city they're in.
Is
We
it
need to try
the
to
ones
get
that's
some of
further
them.
south?
Yeah.
Is it all-wheel drive truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have several different ones
Yeah.
of the same
Yeah,
same
I'm just going to
same
line
truck?
them all up. I had to come down there and line them all up and beat them all so they can come back.
Yeah. We need to get them. We need to get them up here or over here.
Yeah.
I know they come down. They come down. They go up to H Town. You ain't that far from there. I mean, Oklahoma City not too far from there. I mean,
He's not saying, but he's saying.
I'm not saying that's probably about an 8-hour drive for them, and it's about an 8-hour drive for you, isn't it? Or 6 hour?
Let's make it happen. This is the official call out of the
Man, I get rich.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's probably who he's talking about. I'm just willing to. I'm afraid. Is that not them?
It's a list of them. That's in the list.
It's not. It's
not the Ford guys. It's the Chevy.
It's not the Chevy guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
What, Zach?
Yeah.
That's one of the guys that was all-wheel drive, and then he went two-wheel drive, and he said he's faster on two-wheel drive than he is four-wheel drives.
I believe it.
I sent Beasley an invite, man. He couldn't make it. He's waiting on his torque converter to come back.
Yeah.
There was a lot of guys that got the invite, man, that just couldn't make it, whether they were still tore up or down or waiting on parts. There were some guys that, wanted to come but had already committed to other races. That's been another animal that's, kind of hurt this year. Every time I've tried to get something together, people have already got their schedules just slammed with events, and it's tough, man, trying to plan street stuff sometimes. But, we'll do it again.
It's
Yeah.
like
My,
it's like I told you the Dyersburg thing. You know, that's the 4th or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm going back. I'll be doing back to diesel stuff. I'll be up in Delaware for a diesel event up there. Otherwise, you know, that's
The state?
the state.
Okay.
US 13. Yep.
Because I was talking with
Yeah,
Jonathan earlier, and,
yeah, that's
and
what
we
we're
were
talking
talking about
about.
going over there, and I'm like, because apparently I was talking with somebody, and I thought it was the state, and they were talking about,
The
no,
city.
Ohio.
Yeah,
And
we're
I'm
like,
like,
what?
what?
Yeah, US 13. I'll be up there for a diesel. I guess they're doing a no prep thing too for like full size trucks too. Like there's like 4,000 and there's like 3 different classes and stuff. So
You're in the diesel stuff? Have you ever heard of the Wagler Motorsports?
oh yeah, yep.
Okay, that's where I was this past weekend up there.
Nice.
Man, they got
It's a
some
facility.
nice facility up there.
Yeah.
They got everything out there.
Yeah.
Everything. Nice track too. Nice
Yep.
track. It was it kind of threw some people for a loop. Like Ryan went straight down Broadway, but there was several of them that were like they get a little squirrely on the big end. Like one of them like made a lane change right before the finish line, and he didn't use blinker.
Nice. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all of Memphis, so that's whatever.
Every time.
You're lucky
Every
they
time.
even make it in front of you. I mean, sometimes they just push you off the road.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's
Every
bad,
morning.
dude.
Every morning.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
So
that's why
that's-
I'm
you
glad
live in Memphis? Where you work?
I'm in Mississippi. I work in Memphis.
Okay, so you're like Matt then, or you kind of
you go across. You go across that state line to work, and then you're glad to come right on back.
Yep. That's why
Is
I
that
drive.
true?
That's why I drive a shit box, man.
Is it true? Y'all go to work, the IQ raises, and then when y'all leave, it lowers.
No comment.
I'm kidding, Memphis. I'm kidding, people. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
It's
No, it
tough,
ain't.
man. It's tough around here. What up, Tony?
Tony. That man right there's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Don't get that motherfucker's head any bigger than it already is.
I've done. Hey, no, I've done a lot of work on that rat rod diesel he's got. I've done a lot of work on that. He's helped me a lot on the other side of stuff. So he's a good dude.
Get a hot dog though, so I ain't happy.
I had to get a hot dog though.
What?
Yeah. What?
What about hot dogs?
Yeah.
You ever seen Tony's rat rod truck? It's got a grill on the side of it.
I should have sent you a picture of that.
I think there is a picture of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has a barbecue grill right on the
shit.
cell.
Yeah, he's all about cooking some hot dogs or some bologna on that thing, man.
I'm sure he don't like eating them hot dogs.
I've eaten some bologna off of it.
I'm kidding, Tony. I'm just kidding, man. Where am I?
Where am I?
Hot dogs. What? Yeah. Y'all need if Tony needs a fluffer. Kirk down there is good. He's a bad dude. He's a bad dude.
Shit.
Yeah. He's a glizzy look. Is he
glizzy gobbler? I am too, Dallas. I am too. Brad calls me that shit all the time.
Are you still one biting them?
One bite.
Damn.
One bite. He's like the Barstow dude. It's one bite and that's it.
One bite, the whole dog. God damn.
And that's foot long too. I heard.
Oh hell no.
Fun and all.
I mean, we did just have the fair, so he probably got some practice in.
Oh shit!
I heard Matt was the king at the Harley rallies.
Give me a fucking Prono pup.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Nah, I kind of had something to say. You know, we were talking about rules and stuff earlier, and it kind of cracks me up because I mean, you guys seen pictures of my truck. You see my truck, and the two things that keep me out of like a daily class are exhaust and then a slick, like because I have a fender exit. But if you looked at my trailer, I got my hard tire sitting on my trailer, and I drive the shit out of that little truck. Like, you know, and then you get these other guys that are in, you know, quote unquote dailies that can't make a cruise. It's like, come on now, like. I'll drive my truck from, you know, Mississippi all the way to Rivergate Race and come back. I mean, I got fuel gauge, I got everything like that, but it's not a daily because it's got, you know, a fender exit and slicks.
Damn.
I caught a lot of shit about my rules for the Battle Beyond because of the exhaust. I had an exhaust rule for the daily class, and there was a lot of turbo guys, that had legit, daily cars
Yeah.
that had turbo pipes, and so when I changed them, I changed my classes and my rules for this event, for this next coming event.
Yeah.
I just kind of found a happy medium where I opened up a true street class that could have front exit exhaust,
Yeah.
and it was pretty much the same rules that my daily class used to be. And then I made a hard tire class for the guys, for that have a lot of late model cars with full exhaust and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I had to find a happy medium somewhere where it would help. I hope it'll help open up the classes and give, more people a class to run in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because it like I'm gonna line if I want to go race and line up, I'm gonna go race and line up. I'm gonna line up next to whoever I draw, But it's one of the things where it puts me it would put my little truck. I mean, you saw it. It's like I said, I'm no joke, sloppy mechanic, copy paste. It ain't nothing special, but it puts me in a class of trucks. Like Dallas, you probably got more in the cylinder heads than I got my whole truck. Like, and it's like sometimes I just don't go because I can't even compete. That's what kind of sucked with mine. I was like, so trying to figure out how to make it a full exhaust and make it this and make it that, just in time for them to start changing rules again.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Well, just for the record, like people know that have known Dallas and them, they had to start somewhere. Like, I remember how Swiper was in the beginning, 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, you guys have come a long way with that thing. So that's what I was telling you, Jason. You got to start somewhere, bro.
Oh, yeah. No,
your truck will get better. You'll be able to get better with it and get your combo better. And, it's a process, man. Some of these guys act like it's easy and just, it's not.
He's not entirely wrong on that one.
I didn't even see the comment. What was it?
He said,
it said a diesel injectors cost more than big cheap heads. Come on now. He's not completely wrong, but that's why I only buy him once every 9 years.
Well, maybe next time you can bring the diesel truck out there too.
Next year. It should be done next year. I'm taking a knife to a gunfight again this year because I just had some other issues come up and I couldn't get it ready. But I'll bring them both out next year.
Both of them.
I don't discriminate against the diesels.
Yeah,
as long as your exhaust don't blow right in his face.
I had that thing out
Blow his hat
at
off.
Hartsthorne one year in H-Town, and it was so hot they would not spool nothing, and it smoked so bad. I was like, man, no, hell no. Like I felt bad for Mike, and I think it was the first one he did. Man, I felt so bad.
Tony said you got a reputation with them diesels, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't want to run me out of Rivergate, and then the ones that do want to run me, they don't sit like me. I've been out of Rivergate on mud tires and sitting, halfway sideways, and everybody losing their mind.
Damn.
But,
Damn.
it's that all-wheel drive. They're worried about that all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
They think it doesn't spin. Ain't that right, Dallas?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you guys coming. I mean, it like I said the other morning in the driver's meeting, man, it's just.
And I got that. Hold on.
It's time to get back to the streets, man. With all the drama going on in the racing world,
Yes, sir.
This is what we can always go back to, where we know we can have fun and enjoy what we love to do. That's right.
Yep.
Facts.
Hey,
Facts.
That's a fact right there for sure.
right.
Amen.
I recorded that, and right after you were saying that, I tapped my wife on the arm. I was like, man, I feel like we're at church right now.
Saturday morning service.
Then
You know,
Then Matt called the spectators up. He's like, "All right, everybody, pass the
Hey, I'll tell you
Collection
what.
plate time, motherfuckers.
Hey,
Oh shit.
I said I was rethinking what I was doing there because he started collecting money for the security. I was like, damn, I think I need to be a security guard for this.
Yeah, he's like, hold on, I'm on the wrong side.
That's what Ashley said. She was like, damn. She's like, security paid good. I was like,
I bet
well,
it did.
I said they're the number one, the most important job of the day. Like at the end of it all, like without them, you know. Yeah. So that's why I always take care of them guys.
Hey, facts.
Just let me know, Matt, whenever you need security.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, my next invite, I'll be like, hey, both my shit broke, but I'll be security.
I need a turbo. I need a turbo, man. I need to do security for you.
Well, you know, at Rivergate, man, security's job is really rough because you're down there by the shit tanks the whole day.
Yeah, that man better got like a split and not 50-50 neither.
I'll tell you what, where I was at this weekend, I think I slept next to the shit tanks in that town that I was in. Ooh, the turkey shit.
Oof.
That's bad.
It's bad down there at the gate, man.
We were at the hotel on Friday night, and then we all went outside. The second top guys and myself. This is what's weird. Jasper hits me up. He says, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm at the hotel." He goes, "Cool. Come down and let's have a safety meeting." And I said, "Are you here?" Or I said, "Where are you staying at?" And then, like a minute later, I hear him outside my door, and I'm like, what the hell? How do they know where I'm staying? And I opened the door, and they got the room next door to me. And I was like, oh, well, shit. So then we walked outside, and it got really ripe as the night progressed.
Got really ripe.
And even I wanted to go upstairs. And then we got done at the track on Saturday night. But you couldn't smell it at the track on Friday night. But I guess the way the wind was blowing, on Friday or Saturday night, you could start to smell it. Man, it was pretty bad.
Hey, that's how gate gets. You'll be sitting there.
Oh,
like,
I know
it ain't bad, and then the wind shifts, and you're like, oh god.
When I drove through there one time, I was like, God dang it! The very first time I drove there, I was like, is there a fucking paper mill around here? Because that's why I've hauled stuff, and every time you go to like a paper mill, and it's bad like that.
Go through there at night and see that methane on fire, and you're like, oh damn.
It's rough, man.
Yeah.
And where I put security, you know, they're right there in catching it. You know, it's just like, oof, it's rough. So I appreciate my security. You know, that reminds me, I want to give them a shout out too, man. Dean, John, everybody in the crew, man. Like, it's not a one-man show for me. I've got one of the best crews that I could ever ask for. Like, if like, there's been times where we've had to move, we've had to go and clean up roads. We've had to do this, and those guys have always come through for me, man. No matter what. I mean, I don't have to worry about a crew, man. They're the best.
That's a shitty job, man. I'm just saying.
It's a shitty job, bro. It's a shitty job. But them guys, man, they stepped up. You know, I had told them I needed some extra help because we had some of my crew that couldn't make it this time. And so Dean and John stepped in and helped. And so shout out to them. And I got one of the best crews in the country, man. I mean, we've had some races that we've had to do where we spent all night out there cleaning the road. And they went out there the very next morning and destroyed it again, you know, and we'd have to go do it again. And, you know, with a flat shovel, scraping mud off, I mean, you name it. And so I'm very blessed to have a good crew behind me, you know. So shout out to them.
Jason, you got any people who can give a shout out, sponsors or?
No sponsors. I just got a few people that helped me that were there. My buddy Will came and helped me. My buddy Aaron helps me out. So me and Aaron and Will, really the last week went out and testing, and Aaron's with me since I got the truck testing. It's just a small crew of us.
Hell yeah. Dallas?
Man, I got a bunch of people that came on after we had a little bit of success. We got Going Performance came on board and helped me tune and test, and Kendall's been pivotal helping us with the nitrous, getting the big block tamed down a little bit. Willpower Automotive, my buddy William out in Harrisonville, Missouri. Him and I built the truck. He's been there doing stuff for half the cost and a quarter of the cost and free the cost for food sometimes. Bear B&B hooked us up with some fuel, DNS Performance, Dusty Road Truck Parts, Sunflower Towing, and my brother's been there a lot. His company and just testing and lining up and missing his kids' events, and that means a lot to me because I know that his kids are his main important thing in his life. So for him to bail out on that and help out when he can, within reason, he don't do it all the time, but. He makes it.
You're gonna get shit. He's gonna get shit for it. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't do it this time.
Not only are you lining up an all-wheel drive truck, but you're missing your kids' recital. I'm kidding, people. You can't even joke nowadays with people.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
I got one more though. I almost forgot. My buddy Clint, Wicked Performance. He helped tune the truck, and every time I've gone to test, he's like, "Man, I'll be out there," and he's been there. I mean, right there, he's like, "All right, let's change this." All right, that didn't work. All right, let's change it. He's helped me. He's helped me a lot, and like I said, Tony too. I know, don't make his head bigger. I know, but he's helped me.
Clint's a good dude.
Clint's awesome, man. I actually had gotten hurt. I got burnt by my truck pretty bad, and I was down and out of work for about a month, and I sent him some work from my shop, and he took care of him, took care of me, everything. He's a good dude.
Yeah. I was tire biter. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Any of y'all got old ladies? Y'all need to thank them just in case y'all don't get in the doghouse.
That's how I can do race car shit. I ain't got no old lady.
Oh, okay.
I got one that's semi-understanding. She'll come to every other race. This is the first street race she came to with me. So,
oh yeah,
in about 4 years, and we won. So the last one she went to, there was a pretty nasty accident.
That'll end it for her.
Yeah, and what was crazy is it was the last 9 a.m. race I've been to. It was with her, and I was like, oh man.
You're like, no, we ain't doing this round two of this.
She'll never be invited again if we put this thing in the ditch.
Right?
Damn.
She'll be like, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Ryan Howard, for sure. He's one lining me up. He's a crazy fool up front.
I love that guy, man.
He lines up an all-wheel drive truck.
Yeah, he sucks.
I love that guy, and I loved his fucking shirt, man. I gotta get one of those shirts.
So Limpy seen it. We raced in Big Tire a couple weekends before that, and I didn't turn the nitrous on. So he had that shirt made the night before we left, nitrous on. He kept pointing at it like nitrous on.
That's perfect.
That's great.
Someone else is out there said he's gonna get one that says shift, dummy, because his friend keeps forgetting to shift.
Hey, so how many shirts are getting made that say "Wait for the light"?
Yeah, man, we need to get some of those made pronto, man.
Oh shit! I'm sure they went. You guys went back and they were like, "What the man? Like you got that little truck beat by 30 truck lengths. You gonna leave before the light come on? Come on."
That's like Mike. Like Mike was the one that was racing John Michael.
Yeah, Michael Straight.
Yeah, and he's the world's worst about jumping. And
he's at
I'm just like, man, Mike, just wait on the damn light, And so as he jumped again Saturday, we was sitting down there eating lunch, and I was just like, dude. And I'm glad you said that, Jason, because I think I'm gonna get a shirt just for
red light ready.
Say Mike.
Wait on the light.
I'm gonna put Mike, Mike. Mike, wait on the light. Damn it,
Mike. Red light ready.
Red light ready. Nice. Shit.
Give me a second.
I want to give a shout out to my wife. Everybody knows I don't do this stuff without her. I mean, she's been by my side through all of it, and she's a big part about what we do, and so special shout out to Ashley because she's always there, no matter what. So
Yeah, so every one of the races that I've been to that you've been part of, she's been there. So
yep,
Well,
yep.
you got other sponsors you want to give a shout out to, Matt? Kenneth
Man,
Gully. Kenneth Gully for sure.
Kenneth Gully, I can't remember. I think it's WEG Drive Shafts or something. Shit, I can't remember. He's got a couple of different companies, but shout out to Kenneth Gully and uh, who is Kurt?
he's Dallas's fluffer.
Oh, sorry, Kurt. But
He's a
shout
glizzy
out-
gobbler.
Never met the man, but I'll see that name from now on and be like, oh, I know who you are.
He's a diesel dude too.
Hey, look,
Oh,
yeah,
hell
he's
yeah.
a diesel dude. Birds of a feather.
I'm surprised y'all don't. I'm surprised y'all ain't like, you know.
Nah, it ain't like that. Come on now.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. He's got
Put
the
your
right
heads
one.
together and think
He's got
about
the
it.
right
You
one.
know,
Dallas got the
Damn.
right one.
see whose belly touches first before. Oh, we're still.
Oh yeah, no,
Maybe
belly,
we can-
belly's
maybe we-
definitely touching first.
Maybe we can arc. Maybe we can arc.
We don't have spark plugs. Come on now.
Damn.
Maybe our glow plugs can.
Damn.
Glow.
Damn.
Oh, all
shit.
right. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Matt.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Shout out to Kenneth Gully, man. Shout out to my crew. Shout out to all the SSR guys. Shout out to Chuck. You know, Chuck's helped us out a lot this year with sponsorships. As far as streets go, it's pretty much just my crew and the people that support, all the racers out there that, that still keep in touch with me, it feels good that there's still some guys out there that want to do it and still take it seriously, and so shout out to all the guys that still, feel that the streets are special like they always have been for us. And I'm going to continue to do this shit, man. I don't care. As long as I'm breathing and there's a few guys that want to go party on the weekend, I'll be continuing to do these, on the street. So
That's what makes it fun, man.
that's right. So I mean, we'll do truck days again next year.
No
I've
all
got
drive.
Shit.
Hey,
Start him in the
I don't
Virgin.
care.
Start him in the Virgin.
Right? Hey, you should have heard my stipulations for him. I told him he needed to be in park, engine shut off.
Damn.
Let me get the hit, then he can start it.
Street Master Flex, Matty Fresh. Yeah, he did. Richard had me in there as Big N Matt. That's what I got changed to was Big N Matt.
Oh, Big N Matt.
First it was Track Matt, then it was Big N Matt. Now
Track
I
Matt.
got my street cred back.
Now he's
Matty
I guess.
Fresh.
So you back to Street King?
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
got my street cred back. I guess now.
I'll give you that I'll give you Street King at where was it? Was it PRI?
Yeah,
Or was it?
that was
Yeah.
when all the shit they was breaking the internet, making memes on me and all kinds of shit. Remember, I had a big old crown on my.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So
I got a video that I'm be working on that I got to figure out how I can add a video to Pinata Farms, but then it's over with. It's over with after that, man. It for this guy down here, it's over with.
I can
Oh,
only
can't wait.
imagine.
Oh
wait.
man. All right. Well,
Damn.
thanks guys. Coming on, Matt. Hang on for a second.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
But congrats on y'all's wins. And
Thank you.
what's next for y'all? Did I ask y'all? What's next for y'all?
I plan on going down to Conquer the Concrete, Mark Sorensen's race back to the track deal, November 4th at Thunder Valley.
I'm
Good luck, bro.
gonna go do that diesel thing, and if H Town gets R worded, then I'll be there after that.
Y'all be
All right.
safe traveling, man. Good
Safe
luck.
traveling.
Appreciate it. See you guys.
I'll keep in touch.
Later.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Some good dudes right there, man.
Yeah, that's some good dudes. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Rolly did you like this?
Oh shit.
Rolly said, "I'm gonna tell my kids this is Matt Spencer."
Oh shit. Oh
Are you
shit.
are you ready?
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
Oh shit. Oh, he had the chain and everything, dog.
He's fresh too. He's fresh.
That boy had a fresh line. He had the chain. He had it all, dog. God, dog.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. That was perfect. Oh,
That's
Rolly.
my boy right there. My boy
Where the
Rolly
hell did you
came through on
find that?
that. Rolly came up with that.
I'm a pimp. He said, I'm a pimp. Where's all the freaky bitches at?
One more
Oh,
time for the people in the back. One more time.
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
man was fresh. That boy is fresh. He's got the Letterman's jacket on. Oh, shit.
I'm a pimp.
I'm a pimp. Where's the sexy bad bitches? Hell yeah.
Kurt knows. Kurt would know too.
Oh,
The glizzy gobbler. He would know.
oh,
Oh
that's some
yeah.
funny shit.
That's Matty Fresh 2.0.
Damn right.
maybe if he's 40, maybe you're 2.0 and he's 1.0.
I guess, man. I guess.
Oh
They got a
man.
year on me.
Oh man.
Ugh.
I wonder if I can get. I wonder if I can get. I wonder. Oh,
Oh
I
shit.
wonder if I can get Mister. Wonder if he's too busy for us. Wonder if he's too busy. He was on a while ago, so I wonder if he's too busy for us. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just see. But I'll get you. What's your take on this? I seen. Oh wait, where'd it go? I didn't. I might have deleted it. Hold on. Nope, I didn't. Oh, let's see. Uh, people were or this guy. This guy was. Oh boy.
I love you, Rolly,
Oh,
by the
oh
way.
shit! I sent the wrong. Oh, I did. I sent the wrong link. Hold on a second. God dang. I did. I can get his. I can get his insights on this if he joins us. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Man. One more time.
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
People, if you can't laugh at that shit, you get the hell out of here right now. Just unfollow, unsubscribe, everything. If you can't laugh at that, man.
That's perfect. That's fucking perfect.
Oh, did I send? All right, I'll see if he gets on. I'm gonna play this video. Now we all have that. 40. He's still younger. Oh, wow! Shots fired.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we all have the crossing rule, but this guy was in. I was reading the comments where I got the video from, and I'm like, and some dude goes, "Man, this guy's in here fighting for his, the right lane's in here fighting for his life." So, oh boy.
Hey,
Hey.
All
what's
right.
going on, man? What did I just log into right now?
Well, first, did you get to see what Rolly just said?
Oh, bro,
I'm gonna tell my friends. I'm gonna tell my kids this is Matt.
bro,
Did you
that's
see that
savage,
video?
dude.
Did you see it?
Yeah, that's funny. The
Okay.
big pimping dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do y'all think about this? I'll let y'all see. I haven't commented on it, but let y'all see. Was that a cross or was that one guy's like, yeah, I see how you win races. You swerve over at people and then you get them to get off the gas right before the finish line. I don't think he's swerving at people on purpose.
Okay, I don't know the backstory at all. This is
I,
I
I, I
don't.
just seen the video and that's all. That I'm flying
Okay,
blind just like you are.
could
I
we
don't know the
watch?
whole
Could we
backstory.
watch it? Could we watch it one more time?
Yeah, here we go. One more time.
You know, when it comes to a cross, it can be used. A rule on a cross can be used in so many ways, dude. So it's like, did he touch the line? Did he cross the line? I don't think he might have touched it, but I don't think he went over it. It all depends on who, how that person has their rule set.
Let me ask. What was the call made on that night? Like there was obviously a flagger. Do you know what was the call
I
made?
didn't I didn't read much of the comments, but I think it was called clean. I'm not sure, but it looked clean to me,
Yeah.
just
So
from my point of view.
So there's two things that are coming to my mind just watching this for the first time with everybody is let's say what was the call made would be the first one. So if they call that clean, and did they have that GoPro footage, or was the flagger just looking back down the road and saying it looked good to me? Or because sometimes the GoPro footage will surface a day or two later. If I was the flagger and I just looked down the road, um, I would have called that clean, just because I'm not trying. I'm gonna try my hardest to not technicality a win away from somebody, but with all the rules being considered, if we did say, hey, the car, a car can't cross down the line, and I'm gonna tell you as the guy who's turned around and looked back a handful of times, dude, somebody that far out, let's just say that looks about 400 feet out, maybe 450 feet.
I mean, that was
Man, I
like
would have,
probably yeah, that's probably almost 600 feet, five
yeah.
hundred fifty feet, because it's right there. I didn't see the finish line, but I think where the lights were shining on the
Was
sideline.
there a, was there a, was there yeah, was there a cone?
No, I'll show it again, but I think where the headlights are on the side of the highway is the finish line, or whoever's doing finish line. But we'll watch it again.
And
Uh,
it sucked. I will say, I could it just I might be overanalyzing here, but you could tell that when he does go over, if you watch the guy who has the GoPro mounted on him, you could see him let off the nitrous. You could see his flame go out on the exhaust. So you could tell that I would have done the same shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's my life on the line. So if I see a car coming over, I'm like, fuck it. I don't care what we're racing for. I would have just. You have to assume that he's gonna keep coming, right? Uh, so that's a really hard situation because, in my opinion, I feel like he didn't come over enough to really obstruct the other car's pass. Um, but it did scare him, and it would have scared me too. Again, you could see the nitrous. You could see him let off the nitrous when he's coming over. You could see the flame go out. Just
but
noticed that.
was there a rule also? I don't know if the rule, but also they were running on two lanes, so the guy in the left lane actually has two extra lanes on the other side because it looked like I can't just because of the angle of the GoPro, but you really can't tell if he is over in the other side too. So
Right.
so I mean I've had a race where I've had to call center line is across and left lane if you cross that lane that's across on your side. So because one guy didn't have the extra lane like the other guy did. So but uh,
Yep.
it is what it
Yep.
is.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would have called that one clean. Even though it that's a hard one, but anything I call, I'll live with it. And man, I mean, I've had him dance all over the center line. And it's hard to look down an asphalt road or somewhere with low lighting and say, hey, whatever. But I don't want to be the guy that, like, dude, I'm sorry, but like off of barely getting to the center line like that, 600 feet behind me, I'm gonna have to call it good. Now, if I see it completely come over, and I will say though, with all due
You can have
respect,
body roll, but you can still have body roll.
with all due respect, to the, I don't even know. Again, I'm the first time watching this video, but I guess to all of our people out there, street racing guys, I can't stress this enough. Take the extra 30 seconds or whatever and put a fucking cone in the middle of the road, because number one, that's going to help you identify a cone, a cross easier as the flagger looking back. If you see something block your view from the cone, you know it's a cross. If it happens after the cone's going to help you with that. If he hits the cone's going to help you with that again. I mean, the cone does so much. You can grab a small cone.
You can
I
even have
just,
one of them dollar flashlights pointed right down the center.
yeah,
You
dude,
have to
go
go
old
back out.
school. Yeah.
Anything.
You have to go move it every time because the wind will take it, but you still got some kind of mark
We
Yeah.
on
don't
the road.
Yeah. A
we don't
finish line
race at
cone.
night a lot here. You know, a lot of our stuff's during the day, but anytime we've raced at night, I've always had a cone down there
Yeah.
because it does help.
Yeah, it's really important, man. A cone is if you got money on the line, or you know how it is. I mean, even a grudge race, you don't want to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, off topic of that, rolls into this weekend with you, Richard.
Plans for this weekend?
No, well, roll into the plans that you did last weekend.
Last weekend.
Oh, the memorial.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't showed the video yet, so we're we're leading you to load the video, and then when I play the video, you can X on out of here and do
I
it. I
got
know
you.
you're a busy man. I know you're a busy man.
Nah, man, I'll always put a timeout to be on here, man. It's always an honor to be on here. I love being on here. Um, no, dude, we did Michael Whitson's memorial here in OKC, and we said our final goodbyes, to Michael and the driver of the Nerd. For those of you who don't know Whitson, he used to drive the Nerd. That's basically one of his most popular cars. He drove a lot of cars. I think he had like a nasty big block third gen at the end. But yeah, the Nerd was the car to help him make his name and everything. But we said our final goodbyes to him, and dude, we it was cool. The family got up there and spoke their words and everything. And big shout out to everybody that donated on the GoFundMe. That helped with covering that. And big shout out to everybody that donated cash. I think we raised, like, I don't want to lie to you, I think $3,800 at the Hot Rods and Hamburgers here in Oklahoma to help the family with that. So that was really cool.
Oh,
Yeah, because hey, just remember this, guys. Unfortunately, this time it was Whitson, and I'm speaking to everybody on here. But tomorrow it might be me, it might be you, it might be one of us here, and it's gonna happen no matter what. There's nothing that anyone or anything can, and we can't stop. This is life, right? But all I'm saying is, guys, when it's one of us, let I love seeing a community come together and help the family, because if something happens to me and I'm not here anymore, my family's gonna be left behind. And I mean, dude, like, okay, I mean, like, it would mean the world to me if y'all can help my family out, just like it would mean the world to Matt if we could all come together and at the very least, try to help Matt's family out with what's going on, and maybe set them up. No money is worth
well,
anybody's life, dude. Okay, if we raise 20 grand for any person, it you know what I mean. Somebody would quadruple that money back to have that person back. So at the very least, we can help, at least with soften the blow for the family, loved ones, relatives. Y'all understand. So it was
well,
cool to see everybody help with Woodson, because
if
I
any,
remember you. I remember, Chris, you made a comment once. You said, if something ever happens to me, don't forget about my family. And I never forgot that. I'm like, damn. I mean, that's true. It's because the family is what's left behind. You know what I'm saying?
if
But not.
anybody feels this more than anybody, it's me because I had actually had her accident, last year, and it doesn't compare to what happened with Whitson. I'm just saying, you know, it with her having that accident, we were blown away by how much support we had from the racing community. That we were shocked. I just wasn't expecting everybody to come through, and just with with her having the accident and losing her memory and stuff like that. And so all the love that she received and all the messages that she received, all that stuff, people don't realize how much just those little messages made a big difference for her, because she was going through there, and she didn't, even though she didn't remember who they were, just seeing the love and seeing the how much people cared made a big difference. So, just using that as an example, something happened to me, my family, it would be a blessing for everyone to to make sure that our families get that love and get that support, and just for anybody that would happen to, I think that's a great point that we all remember to reach out and show some love and show some support towards that person's family, because every little bit counts. So
Absolutely. Yep.
yeah,
Definitely.
it
That's really
definitely helped
important.
us. It definitely helped us through those first 6 months. The first 6 months were the hardest, and
Yeah.
all the love and support we got from people um, was a blessing. So, you know, like I said, I'm not comparing that to Whitson and his
No, but
family
yeah, but your
situation. I'm
point,
just
your
saying,
point is, yeah. I mean, hardship can be more than just death. You know what I mean? It just could be anything
right,
serious that goes on. It's good to look out for each other, support each other, and be there for each other. And
for
that's really
sure.
important. And back to the thing with Whitson, dude. All that aside, though, yeah, we were at this church, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, there was some heavy. You know how it is when you pull up to these memorials, bro. Nobody, we choose the church. We don't choose it because it's a great spot to, say our goodbyes. Which, it was the location was chosen by the family, and we just encourage everybody to bring their hot rods, bring their hot rods and shit. And dude, when we got there and I saw how much traffic was out on that road, I was like, well, maybe we should just save the burnouts for later. We're gonna get in some real trouble out here. But then I started thinking, man, what if Whitson was here, bro? Would he do it for me? What if that was me? Would y'all do it for me? And I was like, dude, what was the guy's name? Chris, I forgot his name. The guy that with
Barrett,
the
Barrett,
yeah, with
Barrett, and
Mikey.
Mikey and Barrett, Mikey and Barrett.
Yeah, the guy from Big Hat Mafia. That he went out
Yeah,
there. I said, "Man, grab this water and just splatter this water right here. All we need to do is show them the way. We need to show them one good burnout, and everybody else here will get the point." Dude, I went out there and I felt dumb as hell, but I laid the nastiest burnout I could, and sure enough, everybody else started following behind me, dude. And the burnouts got bigger and better and wilder, and it was cool to just see the community say our goodbye in our own way, right? Let the drag racing community say goodbye the way that we say goodbye. And I think Whitson was looking down.
That's right,
all right,
for sure. He was,
all
because
right,
he
man.
was he was all about doing a killer burnout, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
Man.
he did some of the most nastiest burnouts in the nerd, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
All right,
like whenever the nerd pulled up and did his burnout, it was time to party, man. So
ah,
I think Chris is gonna show us right here.
all right. Here we go. Yeah, that was a good one right there. That was a good one.
Amen. Amen. He was a legend, bro, for
Yep.
sure. He is a legend.
And he's the one, y'all. If y'all want to cry to, well, you can't cry to him now, but I said that I was going to give him on a 101 because he's the one that started the no front end on the Mustangs because he had a wreck and he ordered a one piece front end, so he went for like 6 or 8 weeks, and he finally got
Wow.
the front end and it didn't fit or something happened, and he did another 6 or 8 weeks with no front end, and then the no front end kind of just
It
that
took
was his
off.
that was his calling card was
Well, he was kicking ass in that
yeah
thing.
yeah
You know, people were like, yo, you know, and started trying it. And, you know, I don't think he did it like you said, it wasn't intentional. It was because he was having issues. And then it just took off after that.
so
I think
you got
my favorite moment was when we went to Kansas City and everybody was amped up when him and Nate had to race each other, and the energy and electricity on the starting line when he won that race, man, it was just I'm getting chills just thinking about it. You know, it was just when you see somebody and their people so happy, you know, you can't help but be happy for them. You know, and when Richard made the video and you could see his excitement inside the car, it just man, it just don't get no better. Don't get no better than that.
I remember that was the night or the day or we got to that one road and there was a fucking truck on the side of the road. And Toby's all, man, I don't know what we're gonna do. I was like, the fuck? I said, I'll show you what we're gonna do if we walk down there
And wake him up.
and wake them up. Well, I walked into that building because it was a day cab and it was just. And I said, can we get
Oh,
this truck moved? And they're all, I said, we're gonna do some racing. Do you mind if we watch? I said, well, if you move the truck, you can do what the hell you want. And they moved the
right.
truck, and then that was an epic night that night after they moved the truck. So the
Yeah.
nerd and ran Nate and Kansas Nate. I said it, people. I ain't afraid to admit it. I ain't afraid to admit it.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, that was a good time. And out of all the years I've known Mike, and I've never seen him upset. I never one time, never seen him angry, hot, upset. He's an easygoing guy, just easy,
Yeah.
just just love life,
Good
you know.
energy. He always
Yep.
had good energy, man.
Didn't bitch about
Always.
nothing. Didn't bitch about
No.
nothing. It was a good time. Good time when he
Yeah,
was out.
for sure.
Uh, so you want to talk about your race coming up?
Sure. Sure.
I ain't
November
got I
4th,
ain't got
man.
no I ain't got no pictures up, but
That's all good. It's all good. I've been trying to share as much as I can and at least get on Facebook once a week and try to promote and really push it. But November the 4th, we're gonna have a party, man. Actually, it's gonna be a party all weekend. Um, Dyersburg, Tennessee, at River Road Raceway. We're gonna be doing the Battle Beyond 660 there. It will be on the front side. Um, Everyone that's interested in it, go to my page, go to the SSR page. You know, all the information, the event page is on there for all the rules and all the classes. I did some changes to the classes and the rules to try to find a happy medium for everybody where everybody can have a class to run in. Um, and it's just the way it's going to be. Uh, we're going to do a free entry second chance race for everybody that goes out first round for $1,000. The winner will get $1,000. The runner up will get 200 in the second chance. So I thought that was cool. Um, James Colbert was actually the one that come up with that. Him and Scott Cooper come up with that deal, and so I thought it was a great idea. And me and him talked about it. I wanted to add it to my event, so it's just something cool because as a racer, I remember going to some events and traveling a long ways. There's nothing that sucks worse than going out first round, and happens to the best of us. Sometimes you miss the tune up, or sometimes you just, you know, might have a bad, something bad happen, leave a fuel cap off or whatever. And so um, that kind of gives people something to get back in and still be able to make a couple more passes or maybe, who knows, win some more money. So I thought that was cool. We're going to be starting the race early. The gates open at 8 a.m. So we'll be doing drivers meeting at 11. So, but it's going to be big. They're going to be doing a big car show there in town on Friday. Um, it's Rides for Rugrats. They do a big car show out there every year. And so all the guys from the car show are going to be doing their cruise Friday, and then they're going to go to the track Friday night. There won't be any racing on the track Friday night, but it's going to be a party, man. They're going to have live band, all kinds of stuff. And then Saturday, uh, we're going to do our event. And I have invited everybody that I can. Baby, bring me that bell.
I got it right here.
Everybody that I can.
I'm getting it.
And we got other events going on that weekend. The small tire belt. And I know there's other events going on that weekend. And I know that it's tough on some of these guys to travel, but dude, I have reached out. I have pushed as hard as I can. There it is. And I've tried to get every badass small tire racer in the country to come get this thing.
Oh yeah!
Is that not badass, dude? It just kind of shows you how big it is, dude. It's freaking, it's legit, man.
Hey, Tony Thegger's head might be able to fit in that thing.
But I
I
mean,
didn't say
it's
that.
got some cool stuff, man. So man, I'm excited, dude. I've pushed harder for this event than anything, and I'm actually going to go live probably one day this week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and try to push and promote just a little bit more. Go over all the rules one more time. But we've got belts for each class, so uh, we'll have a small tire champ. We'll have a true street champ. We'll have a hard tire champ. We'll have a tailgate champ. So tailgates, where you at?
Are you going to run? I can't remember how we ran it this weekend. Big or small? Or wait, it was big, stick, small, hard, or hard, small, or something. I can't remember. That was Ryan said it, and it was just the way we ran it. It was like it sounded
Sounded like
dirty
a
as fuck.
title for a porno movie.
Yeah. The way he ran over everybody this weekend, that was what happened.
Big Daddy
just ran smooth out of their life.
Watch out for Big Daddy.
I mean,
I tell people all the time, they talk about, well, who's going to outrun Ryan Mitchell? And I'm going to say, well, and people complain about, well, who's going to have enough horsepower for him? It's not just his horsepower, people. It's his brain too. The guy's smart. He's put in the work. He's put in the laps. And so, yes, it does have a lot to do with that big old Pro Charger, no doubt about it. But,
and also it has to do with him knowing how to tune, know how to work, know how to change stuff, know how to look at a road, know how to add timing, know where to take timing out, know where to change all the suspension.
Yes.
I mean, people work harder, and you might win.
Yeah,
they're just crying about fucking shit.
You have to keep pushing. You have to keep going, no matter how hard it gets.
Big,
I
smart,
remember
hard
the
stick.
days.
That's what it was.
Big. That's what it was.
Big, small, hard stick. Or wait, it was big, hard, small stick. or something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the guy, and anybody. Like I've said it before, people. Anybody that wins these events, it's they just didn't start winning. I mean,
no,
even them high dollar cars that you see through drag radio stuff, and that nobody just gets in it.
it
It
takes laps. It takes laps. I remember a time where, Ryan wasn't winning all the time. He's when he first started, it took him a little while to get the hang of it, but he
Yep.
kept pushing and he kept working and he kept racing and he kept showing up. And no matter what happened, he just kept pushing. And you know what? Eventually, it started paying off. And people just want to complain. They want to complain about stuff, but they don't understand what that man has done. Well, yep,
Dixie, she ready
she's
to go out?
She heard a noise.
I don't know. She heard a noise. She heard something outside.
She wants to kill.
Yeah, but I mean, I've told everybody this. I'm like, man, you know, keep pushing, man. It will pay off. Ryan is smart. He's put in the laps. A lot of people don't realize it, but that guy. Whenever the track starts changing, he's the first one, along with a few others that get it. That'll start changing their tune-ups. A lot of these guys, their fastest passes are not in the finals. It's earlier in the day, and later on in the finals is when you have to be smarter about it and you have to know how to make changes to your car. And then when everybody starts going out there blowing the tires off, consistency wins. Most of the time, maybe not all the time, but most of the time. And so, I think a lot of people, man, have just forgotten what drag racing really is sometimes. Sometimes, man, when you're out here, it don't matter if you're no prep racing or if you're on the street, like you've always said, bro, it's 50% skill and 50% luck. And, you know, um, if people are out there in the first round talking about, oh, well, we might as well just load our shit up and go home. Well, guess what, dude? Yeah, you might as well load up and go home if that's your attitude about it. It's like, you have to have the spirit. You got to have faith that, hey, it could just be your night. It could be your night. You know, look at Jeff in that old big block nitrous car out there with all them killers at Warner Woods. He didn't give up. He kept scratching and clawing, and he went all the way to the finals. You know, and that was just proof that in the no prep world, you can't never just give up, man. You got to keep going. You got to keep scratching and clawing. You just never know when it might be your night, you know. And it's the same thing for like old Jason, in the tailgate in truck days this weekend. I guarantee you, when we were in first round, he was like, man, we're outgunned here, but he hung in there, and Mike jumped on him and hey, here you are. You're going to the finals, man. You
Yeah.
know, and so I told him whenever we went to leave, I said, dude, don't give up. I said you got to start somewhere. I said
Hmm.
today was your day. Be proud of it. Nobody can take that from you.
Yeah. And then people, it's called racing, not uh, what do you get? A participation award.
Right.
That's the problem with this society. It is we want to class shit to death. We want to we want to give people whatever they want to cry about. They want to do rules that fit their cars and their car only. They want even if somebody beat them and they had the rules exactly like everything was ruled out, and they would still complain about something. So
Yep.
I mean, just
Yep.
it's just there's no winning battle because this back when we started doing this stuff, the real no prep. I'm talking no prep people back before it was no prep, back before COTS and all that stuff. We did a race that was street simulated, which is basically what no prep is today. Uh, and every other race was a wreck. and nobody's going to do that shit at the track, And now look at it, but back then nobody complained about rules and dividing up the classes and this and that and the other. It was always, small tire or run what you brung. Uh,
Yeah,
and
a lot's changed just in the last 5 years,
yeah, I
bro.
mean, and it's just,
Like,
and it's because people got on Facebook and can cry.
the internet has scarred drag racing tremendously.
Yeah.
I seen a memory just yesterday. Me and P was talking about it, and it was from the very first cash days I ever did. It was behind the prison where we used to race all the time over there by Mr. Ricky's place. And I saw a video on my memories of that day. And dude, this was just 5 years ago. I mean, Mr. Ricky was out there lining up against Doc Baker in his Corvette. He wasn't complaining, you know?
A daily
Like,
driver car versus a full blown
yeah,
blown injected uh,
yeah,
race
yeah,
race car.
yeah. And that's how it was all the time. Like, just whoever wanted to come out and race, it didn't matter. You know, they were just out there to race and have fun, And so I preach that all the time, man. We got to get back to the basics, people. We got to get back to just having a good time. I know that this stuff is expensive. Believe me, I do. I'm a racer. I used to race every single weekend. I know that it's gotten expensive to race. I know that it's tough traveling. I get it. But, you know, and yeah, you want to win. Yeah, you want to get some of that money back for your trip. It is all about trying to win at the same time. But at the same time, it's one of those things where you gotta understand that you're not gonna win them all. What happened to just in
Oh,
making memories and enjoying the experience. I see some of these guys that hate. It just ruins their whole day if they lose. And I'm like, dude, I know it sucks losing. I hate it too. But um, you know, we gotta get back to just enjoying it for the memories, enjoying it for the experience. A lot of these guys don't have that same feeling that they had when they get invited to a race. It's like um I remember getting that having that special feeling, like, man, we got invited to cash days, and it was special. And now it's like, people, oh yeah, we got invited to street race down here. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. Yeah. Well, we'll try to make it. I forgot to message him. Oh well, we'll wait till the next invite. And that's what pisses me off. It's like,
mhm.
you know, they just blow it off like it's another event, like it's another race, another every other weekend, and um, a lot of these guys don't. It's just not as special to them as it used to be, and it's still special to me, and um, you know, but that's the
Yeah.
difference. The
What do you think
value,
about paying progressive payouts? I don't mind. I don't mind paying out maybe the top four because you can't really pay the top three because you got. I don't know if you pay the top four. Anyway, I could. I've always said I'm paying first, and I'm paying one guy. Or I used to do 80-20, and then I went to just paying one guy and let people decide what they want to do on the split. It is. I know I heard people talking about paying the top four or the top eight. If you got a lot of people ain't going to show up for that. That's just not going to
no,
happen. And lower the buy-ins. Uh, no, that don't really work either. Uh,
no,
you got some guys will show up, and the guys that will show up the guys that not showing up because it's a cheap buy-in will outweigh the people that are going to show up because it is a cheap buy-in
yeah.
because it's the way it is.
I try to make it to where if we can get at least 16, street stuff is totally different from no prep stuff. Like as far as the payouts go, for me, like if it's 16 cars, if it's 16 cars or less, then to me I feel like it's winner take all. But if it's more than 16, we're gonna do 80-20. We're gonna, I don't know, maybe 16 or more. 16 or more, 80-20 split, but if it's less than 16, I got to do winner take all. And most of the time, bro, them guys are going to break bread with each other.
Yeah.
They're going to get down in there. But, that's the way I've always done that, or I started doing that within the last year or so, because I know it's expensive. But I've talked to a couple of promoters about paying down places. I've talked to a couple of promoters, a couple of track managers about it, and my opinion, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying this is the way it should be all over the country, but honestly, if you're gonna pay down places, um, appreciate you too, Tony. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate the support, everybody that showed up, this weekend. I really appreciate it. Um, but what was I saying? Oh,
Support.
uh,
Wait.
if you're gonna if
Payouts.
you're gonna
Payouts.
if you're gonna pay down places, these track managers, these track owners, promoters, whoever it may be, if you're renting a track, whatever, if you want to pay down places, you got to get sponsorships. You got to get some sponsorship help. You got to get on the phone, get on the computer, start messaging, try to reach out, and get some help for that money. Don't, I tell these guys all the time, don't stick your neck out, and put yourself in a bad position. And most importantly, don't take away from the winner. Like, don't take away from the winner's prize to try to please these other guys. I mean, that's not fair to him. I feel like if you can do it the right way, reach out to your sponsors, get some sponsors on board. It'll help you get the extra money that you need to leave the first place prize the way it is and take the sponsorship money and pay down, whatever you think is fair for your community, you know? So that's just my opinion on
All right.
it.
All right. Uh, November 4th, Dyersburg. You can
But, yeah.
win them
River
cups like
Road
that.
Raceway, man. It's going to
Win
be a
them cups.
party. Yeah. It's going to
And
be a
it's
party,
flashlight
man.
start.
Flashlight start. It's going to be It's going to be flashlight start. We're going to be scooting the starting lineup just a little bit, just to get out of that goody good. But nobody's going to be on the track for the whole week. This weekend is going to be the last weekend that anybody's able to test there. They're doing a year-end blowout down there. So if anybody's planning on coming to the event and they need a test, this weekend is going to be your last chance because got with Danny. He's going to clean the track off, scrape it, and it's going to be a real deal no prep, for November the 4th. I feel like, of course, it'll come around a little bit after first round, but first round ought to be interesting. You know, it'll be an equal playing field. It's going to be off the trailer. Uh, Anybody that's planning on coming in the night before, make sure you get your reservations in because, like I said, they're doing the car show. So there's going to be a lot of people in the town of Dyersburg already that weekend. So just a heads up on that. But you're going out to Hobbs, right?
Yeah, I'll be at Hobbs, New Mexico that weekend, as always. For some reason, both the Battle Beyond stuff is there's both dates are usually the same weekend. I don't know. I don't know how that actually works, but
It's
yeah, we'll
been
be
that
at
way the
Hobbs.
last couple of years.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna have to get with him and try to prevent that from happening next year,
yeah,
where we can try to just work together. You know,
Yeah.
to make it where we ain't on top of each other. But you're
Uh,
gonna be on the other side of the world, man.
yeah. And then give a shout out to the Handigapped as well. Big
Congrats, bro.
Big Daddy doubling up again.
Congrats to
Uh,
Big Daddy,
Jeff Thomas being the first loser,
Uncle Jeff.
or actually, would that he'd be the third loser, wouldn't he?
Uh,
Adam was
well,
or Isaac was,
small tire
yeah.
was
So
what?
Je,
Yeah.
Jeff won the second chance. So there you go. And the
Congrats,
second
bro.
chance of uh, hard tire, I believe.
Is that one of them RX-7s?
Yeah, it's a little RX-7 with the turbo on it. And I don't know.
Damn.
I didn't see pictures of the 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 first winner in hard tire and the first winner in stick shift. So I don't know. I don't know who won that. But then you got, your winners this weekend: Truck Days, the Gate.
Yep. 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 We're gonna try to do it again next year. So all you guys that are on the street that are in full sizes and tailgates, we might even squeeze a couple of you wagons in there or SUVs if y'all got
Some
hatchbacks. But
yeah, some Blazers or
yeah, yeah. But anybody that wants in on that, we will do another one next year. And I'm all about the full sizes too. So any of you full size guys that want to try to come out this way, we will do it again. Just inbox me.
yeah.
And hopefully the next one will be even better. Might be at a different spot next time. So
Never
remember
know.
that.
And then you got
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches.
hey, that reminds me of your boy, probably about 20 years down the road,
Brad.
B Rad.
Oh Lord.
Yo, bro, one more time.
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Tony, I tried to do that a couple of years ago. I was going to do that, and then, uh, it is, you know,
It's hard to get track owners and track managers and stuff to work together anymore, man. You
well,
know?
that, but I mean, shit. I mean, you might have some people not show up, and you're gonna have your diehards show up, but wherever you go. But these people are looking for some of these people. This is what they do for a living. They race for a living, you know,
Yeah.
or some of them have a business that they is business that's race related, and they do that plus this, so they're gonna go where the money is, and
I'm gonna tell you
sometimes
where I'm gonna tell you where these places need to do a series. Everybody's like do a series. These guys that are all within like 100 miles of each other, that some of these tracks where they're like really close to each other, it'd be perfect for them because if they could work together and make a series and just agree, they could just sit
perfect
down and agree,
perfect
then it
deal
would
was to
give
do
their
like a
locals.
true street drive from one track to the other and do like a full weekend deal.
Yeah, but
You
it
heard
would
it
be
here first.
good for their local guys that can't really afford to travel. When all the other big dogs are traveling all over the country, there's a lot of smaller guys in there, and that could just stick together and go around to their tracks and do a series there. Chicken Hawk,
Yeah.
Chicken Hawk
I
won.
wasn't. I wasn't there, so I let whoever on that side of the world promote their stuff. But I do the stuff that I'm at in the streets. I don't care where you at in the streets. If you win on the streets, you let me know. Message me, send me some, or let me know some pictures, or just if you won, just let me know. I ain't gonna bring it out here
Let's
without no proof, but I'm doing strictly straight street stuff and events that I go to, people, for the weekend recap. Now we got all these other podcasts that go through every event that's known to
There's
man.
so
So
many. There's so many,
yeah,
bro. There's so many races. There's so many events. Like I didn't even know about that race that Chicken Hawk won. Never heard
yeah,
of the place. Didn't know. Like I just
yeah,
happened to be friends with some of his friends, and I seen him share it, and I was like,
yeah. And I love
"Bam,
Robert
another one."
and A- uh, Alicia.
It's tough, man. There's so many races every weekend.
Oh boy, we know that ain't
Street
true.
King Kurt.
Your wife wouldn't let you drive it.
Hey, old Red was
They get a
feeling
kill that
himself yesterday.
he get a
I
kill this
run up
weekend.
on a scat pack, run up on a scat pack at the stoplight, and I looked over at Brad, and he was like, "You got to get him." I was like, "Oh shit!" And I seen him kind of inching up on me, and the light was finna turn green. I had to get him, dog. Old Red got his first stripe under his belt, I guess you could
Oh
say.
boy, oh boy.
Yeah, we were feeling ourselves yesterday. Brad was slacking. He didn't get no video. I'm like, dang, man. Could have made another.
That
We
fool
could
that
have.
has his phone in his hand, like even when he sleeps.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, where's the video, bro? We could have made TikTok or something.
Yeah, where is he? Where
He,
B right
I don't
at?
know where he's at. Brad.
Is he over looking
Look,
for?
sir. Listen, sir.
Uh did you
What are you
kill my?
doing, man?
Where's my papa?
Nothing.
Where's my
Nothing.
papa? Where's my papa?
Papa, where's my pops?
Did you kill my papa?
Yeah.
Here's my
Hey,
papa.
what was we saying yesterday, Brad? About the papa with the papa joke.
The Papa joke.
He don't even know what I'm talking about. We were laughing, man. We said something about Papa, about Poppy.
What the hell y'all talk about?
I don't know. I can't remember. We
Inside
were
joke here, people. Brad woke up one time and when we was at was it War in the Woods?
uh
It was a cabin, wasn't it?
no, it was Muncie, wasn't it? No, he didn't come with me on that trip. It
I
might have
think it
been
was.
War in the Woods. Yeah, it was War
Well,
in the Woods.
well, you were
War in the Woods.
outside. You were out back, or you're outside talking to Mama or the warden,
Yeah.
and he come out and looking at Marissa. It's like, "Where's my papa? What'd y'all do with my papa? What'd y'all do?" So that's the running joke, people. Whenever you hear me, is that my papa? Did you kill my papa? Did you bury him in the backyard?
Where's Pops? Where'd he go?
Where's my pops? Oh,
Uh,
oh man. All right. So you got that. And if H Town, hopefully, let me get that up here. Where'd it go? It's up here, isn't it? Oh, hopefully the weather uh, gets a little bit better. It's fluctuating, people. Sometimes it's good. It looks good, and it's going down, and then I look like the next day, and it's like worse than what it was the day that before it went down. So,
yeah.
but hopefully, and I think November 18th is the backup day. I think, but they're going to make the call on Wednesday. But just in case, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the 18th because Mike asked me about what dates I had open. Uh,
Well, we'll be there either way, whichever
and,
day.
and I
We
got the
don't. We.
warden's I got the warden's birthday on the 11th. She's a veteran baby, so uh, we're going to be. Guess where we're going? We're going to the back room
Mm.
at.
Hafra. Hafra. The VIP section.
Yeah, we're going in the back. It ain't VIP, but that's where we'll be.
Hell yeah.
All right, will
Eat
drives
some.
allowed? Yeah.
Yeah. Eat some. Eat some of those potato chips. Some
Brown
fried
chips.
chip. Yeah, fried chips or however, whatever they call them. Eat some of them junks
I
for
had some
me.
yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's today? Monday? Yeah, I had. We went and ate there. We got in about 2:30 or so. We drove. Oh, we left Lyons, Indiana, and at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I drove till about 5, and I had to pull over for like a 45-minute nap, and uh, and then I got back on the road. The and then I think I drove to like 7 or 8 or something like that, 7 or something. Then the old lady took over, and then we got close to Dallas, and the old lady, I had to finish driving because the old lady doesn't like driving through downtown Dallas.
Shit, who does?
Yeah, shit, I know I don't. That's why I don't even live on that side of the world. I
Yeah.
just drive through
Well,
there when we live. When we got to, we got to leave early.
it's like I try to come through there when it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Most of the time, like that's
Same
the
like
best time to come through there.
going through Dallas or Austin down there, Houston, same way. I like going down there when everybody's asleep.
Late. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like to try to come through there when it's late.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming on, and congrats on getting it all done.
Yes,
You
sir.
ain't us, but that's street. And people, if you put it on street races, I've been doing it for a really, 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 really long time, and you never quit learning because you know what? The times we live in, everything is changing.
For
What
sure.
people are going to gripe about today, it will be totally something they'll be griping about tomorrow, and it's going to
That's a
happen.
fact.
It's going to happen, people. It's going to happen. So,
That's a fact.
uh, hopefully, y'all have a good weekend and a good night, and because I don't. Hopefully, we get to see each other this weekend, but you never know.
Hopefully, hopefully, if it's in the Lord's will, we will. You
Yeah,
know. If not, then we're gonna get together at the next one.
that's a fact.
But
Oh,
but I appreciate you bringing them guys on. They deserve the recognition for you know getting to them finals and keeping the streets hot, man. Keeping that flame burning, man.
yeah. All right.
So
And I gotta go. I gotta. I gotta start doing some reaction videos tonight because I got a bunch of emails and stuff. I got enough to upload, but I got to upload some more tonight. Get caught up. Lippy reacts on YouTube, people. If y'all, we looking for that 1K subscriber mark.
did you
Uh,
get that one video I sent you of the chiropractor, the dog chiropractor, where the dogs were talking to him
on TikTok or what?
on TikTok?
Oh no, I got to look at TikTok. I,
You gotta
I I
go.
don't get on I don't get on TikTok much. The old lady's like, I sent you a message. I get on there and it was like she sent it like last week, and I'm like, that's about how often I get on TikTok, people.
You'll message me back when you see that one. You'll be laughing your ass off.
Oh
It's
boy,
funny. The video, the dude that we were talking about, the
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Well, somebody went and did a voiceover,
Oh
and
boy,
they're the
oh
dog
boy,
voices when
oh boy.
he's. Oh, dude, you just gotta go watch it. Just go watch it.
All right. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, people. I'd like to thank Chuck again. Uh, On Tilt
Chuck,
Racing.
you the man, Chuck.
You the man. Always, always. That's why I always rock his stuff. Uh,
I had
gear,
his
whatever.
on in the streets this weekend,
I
and
seen
Street
it.
We
I seen it.
Trust.
I seen it.
He's our
Uh,
he's our man.
all right. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Later.
Later.